All right. Says live on my end.
Yep.
Okay, so hello and welcome to the College Cheese Podcast, episode 136. 136 episodes in on this thing. And as always, I'm your host, Al, and joining me are the regulars. Joe's here.
Hey.
Aaron's here.
Yep, what's up, everybody? Just
And-
adjusting the old camera.
And Nate's not here. That's fine. He's off doing dad things, probably at work. It's fine. So yeah, obviously we. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon. Hey.
Oh snap! The whole gang is here.
I just said that Nate's not here, and then Nate popped in.
Look at that.
The volume on my.
Yeah, we got that symbiosis going on right now.
Sure, we have that Osmosis Jones going on. So anyway, I mean, we missed last week because the topic list was kind of light, but we got some stuff we can discuss this week.
Oh boy, do we!
And I mean, not just Pokemon, but apparently they announced the nominees for the Game Awards earlier, about noon. They did
Something like that.
And there's I mean, pretty much what you expect. I guess we can go over that. So, like, the first one I want to go over is the one that a lot of people on Twitter are talking about. The nominees for Best Fighting Game, which are DOA 6, MK11, Samurai Showdown, Smash Ultimate, and Jump Force.
Jump Force.
One of these things is not like the other.
I mean, like, I thought, like, me personally,
I'm sure shouldn't belong.
I like DOA. Well, I was kind of surprised that DOA 6 is there, but I'm really surprised. Who the hell nominated Jump Force? Is anyone playing that?
How many games is that total?
I mean, last time I heard anything about Jump Force, they just got two new characters. I think one of them was Madara from Naruto and somebody else.
So there's 5 nominees: DOA 6, Jump Force, MK11, Sam Show, and Smash.
Yeah. So I mean,
I think Hatsugaya from Bleach is in there. Toshiro, the short kid with the ice dragon.
Yeah.
I mean, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But I think Jump Force is in here just to get the 5 nominations. I'm trying to think of whether a fighting game would take its place.
Tekken 7, Street Fighter 5.
Yeah, Tekken 7.
Well, they weren't released this year.
Yeah, they weren't.
Yeah,
I would take something from last year over Jump Force.
No, they can't.
Yeah, that's the nature of the awards.
I know, I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's just shocking to me that Jump Force is there because, like, I have heard next to nothing.
According to games that we had come out this year that were fighting games.
Okay.
DOA 6, Mortal Kombat, Samurai Showdown.
Yep.
Grand Blue Fantasy Versus.
That's
Kill
not
a Kill. It's not out yet.
I don't think the Grand Blue Fantasy is out yet.
No, it must have got pushed. Or original release date should have been this year.
Okay.
Let's see what else. Kill a Kill. Fighter Z. I don't think that was this year.
No, that was last year.
That was last year.
Yeah.
Because we're currently in season 2 of it.
And
right
I'm pretty
now.
sure Blaze Blue came out the year before too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a 2018 game. So there really wasn't much this year that actually came out.
There was a One Punch Man game, and then there was a My Hero Academia game that came out this year.
Would you say either of those are better than Jump Force or on the same?
Probably.
I don't know about that one. I don't know.
I would say so.
I'd say if they're all in the same boat or same level, it's not really a benefit of losing it or not.
From what I've seen, the My Hero Academia one looks pretty good.
I gotta see this one.
It looks like it plays a lot similarly to like the Ultimate Ninja Storm games.
I mean, it's just another anime fighter that's like the Naruto Sword games, I'm assuming.
It's something like that.
The Kill and Kill game looked pretty nice. But then
I heard it was garbage.
Oh really?
I've heard it was garbage, but I haven't personally played it.
I think there's I think there was a demo for it. I think.
Yeah, this One Punch game. I mean, it just looks like a themed version of Ultimate Storm that doesn't look better. It actually looks worse.
So yeah, I mean, I just saw like everybody on like all the people I follow on Twitter. They're like, why is Jump Force here? I know I know Zero voted for it because like like if you cast your vote for the Game Awards, you could like it'll auto post a tweet or something like I voted for this, and he basically voted for Jump Force just to see all the salty comments because Zero is kind of a jackass.
Oh, good old Troll Zero.
Fuck you and your scarf. I don't know. But yeah, I'll say more about Zero in a bit when we get to talking about the Pokemans.
There's a lot of categories.
Yeah, there is. Like I'm scrolling down. It's like,
I know Final Fantasy 14 has been up there for like 3 of them so far. Best RPG, and a couple others. Best community support is another category it popped up in.
Best ongoing game. FF14 is in there.
Yep, and best community support. Yep.
Yep.
I mean, with Shadowbringers, it deserves it.
So let's see. We have
now. What are their? Now I'm looking at this, right?
Okay.
Best RPG. Do you really count unless you're counting the expansion that came out? And if that's the case, then content's still coming out for fighters.
Yep.
So would that still be? Would you put that then in the running because there was content that was put out this year?
Oh, I believe the threshold is it's not treated as a new release, it's just DLC, which is the reason why Street Fighter V was nominated last year because of Arcade Edition.
That's right. Okay.
Is there some rumor about there being another Arcade Edition type upgrade?
That's not a rumor, it's been confirmed.
It's been confirmed. It was confirmed, what was it, 2 days ago now, Joe?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was at the end of
the North American regional final.
Right. This year or no?
NARF.
Yeah.
Is it for this year or next year?
February.
It's for. Is it? I thought it comes out next month.
What, Champion Edition?
Yeah.
It might be next month. I know. Okay, no, the physical edition for Champion Edition comes out February 2020.
Okay. Well, like the full update and everything comes out December 9th, I think they said.
Okay. Let's see. Speaking
I kind of
of
miss playing Ed, to be honest. A little bit.
Let's see. We'll get to Street Fighter in a second. Best RPG is FF14, Kingdom Hearts 3, Iceborne, Outer Worlds, and Disco Elysium. I never heard of Disco Elysium.
No.
I saw it once on Steam. I haven't looked into it.
Okay. Oh.
So let me bring up the site.
Let's see.
I like the fact that Smash Bros is up there for Game of the Year.
Yeah, a lot of people I know were talking about that. People were mad that Three Houses was not nominated.
Yeah, because Three Houses is only nominated under strategy, right?
Yeah, best strategy. Age of Wonders, Planetfall, Anno 1800, Three Houses, Total War Three Kingdoms, Tropico 6, and Wargroove. Wargroove is pretty good.
Tropico 6. That just seems like an odd one to be up there.
I'm sure it
has its audience though.
Yeah, it has its audience, its community.
Like the SimCity people, they all have their audience.
Or like Civilization.
Yep.
like when they announced, well, I think it was on that recent State of Play that PlayStation did. They announced that what was it? Civ 6 is coming to PS4 for the first time ever, or whatever. And I'm sure like it appealed to a lot of people or something.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, Sonic Team Racing did come out May 21st, 2019. So, Sonic didn't get listed. I actually played it. It wasn't that bad. So I'm kind of sort of surprised it's not up here over
Well,
Crash Team Racing. But then again, I didn't play Team Racing.
like I'm sure
Crash,
like a lot of people play that Crash Team Racing because like people been wanting that remake for years. Let's see. Let's see. Best family game. I wonder if Nintendo's going to win this category. So Luigi's Mansion 3, Mario Maker 2, Smash Ultimate, Yoshi's Crafted World, and that Ring Fit Adventure. That weird thing.
It's like, hey, Nintendo, here's a category. You're going to win, but we just want to know which game do you want the trophy to go to.
Yeah, exactly.
I almost wonder if it's let me see what else is in that. Yeah. I'm trying to think of another family game that's on another system, but I feel like all the other platforms are
like
more towards teens and up.
Like a family game that's on another console that came out this year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I can't think of anything.
Let's see. Best sports / racing game, Crash Team Racing, Dirt Rally 2.0, eFootball Pro Evolution Soccer 2020, F1 2019, and FIFA 20.
The only thing I can hope for is that Crash wins only, so the other ones don't.
Just to shut down FIFA. Let's see.
Best multiplayer game?
Apex, Borderlands 3, Modern Warfare, Tetris 99. That got nominated. And The Division 2.
So, unfortunately, I have not played 3 of these games. So I can't speak on them.
Okay.
I mean, Division 2. Who played Division 2?
I have.
Was it good? Multiplayer wise?
Well, I haven't done any of the multiplayer because I don't do multiplayer for most things.
Okay.
But I mean it's all right. I wouldn't say it's like the best of any of those, but it's all right when it wants to be.
All right. So I feel like this category would be a toss between Call of Duty and
probably Apex.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd probably say Apex. I want to say Borderlands 3, but I don't think the following behind Borderlands 3.
I think the sheer ratio of popularity between Borderlands and Apex is heavily geared towards Apex.
Yeah.
Mostly because it's free, but
yeah.
Yep.
I haven't got a chance to play Apex though.
Really?
Now that I think about it, no.
You dig it, I think.
Really?
I think you dig it. I think if you don't take it
seriously,
if you don't take it like as serious as you took Overwatch, you dig it.
All right.
Because at least you don't have to worry about team comps. You just have to worry about your 2 other teammates, and then if they drop, it's just you solo. And Aaron, you play a decent solo game.
Okay.
So I feel like you'd enjoy it.
All right.
if it had PvE content, I would give it a try because I like how it looks. I like how the gunplay looks like it feels, but it's a battle royal, so that's immediately no.
Yeah, it's a big turnoff for most people. I mean, even I got into it. I should say, as much as I can get into it, I got into it. But it's definitely for me like what's the word? It's not like a comfort food, but I can just drop in and out and not have to worry about any kind of like I'm losing my stats or anything like that.
Okay.
What you mean by I have a good solo game, by the way?
I meant you're not a team player.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought.
You know, this all goes back to PSL. Hey, we need revives. I'm sorry. I fed our only revived candy to my mech because I want.
I mean, there are several examples we can dig from.
Yeah,
All right.
kind of. Let's see. The nominees for Fresh Indie Game. Let's see.
Listen, I don't even know why we're reading this. It's gonna be Goose Game only because
Yeah, it's
memes.
well. I mean, I was gonna say, no, that's Outer Wilds. Never mind. Let's see. So Zaum, or however you say that, for Disco Elysium. Nomada Studio for Gris. I haven't heard of that. Dead Toast Entertainment, great name. For my friend Pedro. That was a fun one.
Mm.
I'm gonna
Uh,
have to get the door in a minute.
Mobius Digital for Outer Wilds, Mega Crit for Slay the Spire, and House for Untitled Goose Games. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Goose Game.
Yeah, it definitely had an impact. Good or bad, it had an impact.
I mean, I kind of want to play it because it's just a game where you're a goose and you just have a checklist where you go around and annoy people.
So I had a buddy who said he played it, and he's like, the game's not really that good. It's just the fact that you're just being a dick the entire game.
You're just being a goose because
Yeah.
geese are dicks.
Mm.
They are.
They are.
Disco Elysium. I'm watching the trailer for it.
Okay.
It looks interesting, but not like I actually want to go out and play it.
Like, what is it? Is it like an RPG or
I don't know.
like a rhythm game?
No, it's not a rhythm game. It's
I just like because disco. I'm like, I don't know.
it's like a top-down noir-esque end of the world steampunky thing.
Okay. Steampunk.
Maybe if you want to call it that. I don't know. I'm pretty sure this person's cranking their wheelchair and has a boob hanging out.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't know what that trailer just showed me.
Let's see.
But it looks like it's a Steam only? Like it's a PC only?
Let's see.
Games for Impact?
Let's see. We got Concrete Genie. I almost read that as Concrete Jungle. Gris, Kind Words, Life is Strange 2. I totally forgot that was a thing. And Sea of Solitude. I think I've heard of Sea of Solitude.
I feel like I'm gonna say Concrete Genie.
Okay.
You know what we should do? I should actually go through and see who wins this.
Let's see. I'm just scrolling down the list here for best independent game. Baba Is You got a nomination.
Nice.
Disco Elysium, Katana Zero, that's a good one. Outer Wilds and Goose Game again. So in this category, I don't know if Goose Game is going to win that one because Katana Zero I think was pretty good, and then a lot of people like Baba Is You.
It's a good one.
That was a popular one. Let's see. Scrolling up. I'll say best performance for when Aaron gets back because he's like the voice actor man.
Yep.
Funny game, we did that. Family game, strategy game. Best mobile game. There was a Call of Duty game on mobile this year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was.
I didn't remember.
Me personally, though, from this list, it's a toss-up between Grindstone and Sayonara Wild Hearts, but if it's a mobile only, like I'm going to say Grindstone.
Okay. So let's see. Nominees are Call of Duty Mobile. Didn't know that was a thing. Grindstone, Sayonara Wild Hearts, Sky Children of Light, and What the Golf.
That's a neat little game. I've seen some people play it.
Okay.
It's a very different golf game.
It's It's not your mama's golf game.
Is it like, I don't know, Golf Story?
It's a golf game, but it's got little tidbits. It's not really platforming, but like it changes very drastically the more you play it.
Okay.
So like then you're golfing with not just golf balls, but you're golfing with the club or a car or a tire or just a bunch of other shit.
Okay.
That sounds cool. Okay, let's see. Best community support. We got Apex. We have I almost said Bungie 2, Destiny 2, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, and Rainbow Six Siege.
It's hard for you to say that last one. You're like, ugh.
Well,
How
it's
about
like,
that season 2?
Yo,
The title updates, though.
I mean,
We've asked for it. I mean, it's a free game, so I don't really, it's not
yeah.
I wanted.
I just remember, like, I was walking past the TV and like they were talking about freaking Fortnite on WFSB because they were talking about the blackout and whatever. Like, oh my god, and how kids were freaking out. I'm like,
My thing, Fortnite is making just so much money. They make money from people playing the game. They make money from all their tie-ins with different
yeah,
like with
merchandise.
Merchandise.
There's a Star Wars thing coming. I think either out or coming out.
Mm-hmm.
I just, I mean, I don't play it, but I just know of all the kiddos that are playing it. They're making a ton of money.
Yeah, something to keep the kids occupied. So,
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see. Best VR/AR game. We have Asgard's Wrath, Blood and Truth, Beat Saber, No Man's Sky, and Trover Saves the Universe.
Ow.
I haven't heard of it. Oh, I've heard of No Man's Sky, obviously, and I think I've heard of Beat Saber. Is that one with like the red and blue squares that you like fight off or something?
yeah, if you
I
fire
have
off
heard of it.
lightsabers, it's a music game.
Okay.
Isn't that on PSVR
I think so.
also?
That's probably where I heard of it. I think they talked about it on one of the State of Plays. Let's see. Get into the better topics. Let's see.
I'll get you guys.
So I got a question while Albert's doing that. Who do you
Yo.
think's going to take home Game of the Year?
Well, we're getting to Game of the Year. I'm just working up the.
He's building up to it, man.
Let's see. We have Best Action/Adventure Game. We have Borderlands 3. We have Control, Death Stranding, Resident Evil 2, Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening, Sekiro: Shadows Die and Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice.
Which one was that for?
Best Action/Adventure Game.
Oh yeah. I mean, I feel like Death Stranding is kind of, depending on the reviewer, they're either praising it or they're going, eh. Sekiro, Joe, you were big on that one, right?
I haven't like really played it.
Oh,
Like I wanted to.
because that's one we all said it was like Dark Souls, but also like oh my God, what was that assassin game from back in the day?
Didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah. From what it looked like, it was a bit like that, but it looked like very, very difficult.
Good old Tenchu. I missed that game.
Not gonna lie, like looking at these nominees, I hope either Sekiro or RE2 takes that win.
I haven't really seen anything except for like 2 of these. Because I've been specifically avoiding shit on Borderlands and Death Stranding because I want to play them myself.
So I don't think Control's doing too well anyway, so I wouldn't say that one. My pick, I would like to see Sekiro win. I don't think it will. I think Death Stranding probably will. But I didn't play the remake of Resident Evil. And Oh, I forgot. Like, Legend of Zelda's in this too.
Yeah, I heard it like it's good, but like, a lot of people were saying like it's not worth $60.
It's just a 3D version of a 2D game.
Pretty much, it's like you can have the thing done in like I think 10, 15 hours tops.
Yeah. So,
Uh,
Aaron, what do you think?
Sekiro, or I don't want to say Borderlands 3, but that's like the only other one I played.
So, definitively, which one are you picking?
Sekiro. I was gonna say something about Borderlands, but since Joe hasn't played it, I want to reserve my comment.
Al, what'd you pick?
I'll probably go Sekiro. Either that or RE2, because I heard a lot of good stuff about that RE2 remake.
And Joe, what'd you say?
I don't really know. It's like,
Okay.
I mean, I'd like to see Death Stranding win a bunch because it's Kojima and I love him. And the game itself has been receiving globs and globs and globs of praise. But I don't know. Out of all this, maybe out of the ones I know, probably Resident Evil.
Okay.
Let's see. Moving on to best action game, we have Apex, we have Astral Chain, we have Modern Warfare, we have DMC5, we have Gears 5, and we have Metro Exodus.
I mean, let's be honest. I feel like I have to pick Devil May Cry.
I would be surprised as hell if you didn't.
As much as I think it's not going to be, I know.
I mean, I feel it should win something. And if that's the only place it's nominated, then so be it.
Yeah, I think it is the only place it's nominated. I think.
Oh no, it has for best score in music too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. Never should a Devil May Cry ever win anything for music. Never.
Why?
Is the music bad?
I feel like when you say music, it's, how can I say this? You have score and you have music, but they all get tied in together.
Yeah.
So like, Devil May Cry doesn't have best score in a game. It has good music for what it does, but is it good music overall? No. Like, I can probably listen to Persona music outside of Persona. I don't listen to Devil May Cry music outside of Devil May Cry while killing demons and chopping off someone's arm.
Yeah, I got tired of their fucking main song after hearing it more than 50 times.
Okay, what topic are we
That's
on?
literally the only song that plays while you're in combat.
Best action game.
I mean, I'll say Devil May Cry 5 just because I know I should. Astral Chain, that was at least like there's something different out of this list.
Yeah, like I heard it was good. Like I heard it was good but short.
I actually didn't get a chance to really play through Gears 5, but I assume it's more Gears in terms of action.
Yeah,
I don't know how to get away with Apex being in here. I guess it's third person, so
Gears 5 is just more Gears, just with Dave Bautista.
with like a sprinkling of Dave Bautista.
Let's see. Aaron, who are you liking out of this category?
Probably either Astral Chain or DMC5.
Pick one.
Okay.
Pick one, definitively.
I didn't play Astral Chain, but I've seen quite a few people play that one. I say 5.
Okay.
Devil May Cry, yeah.
All right.
Just because even though I haven't played Devil May Cry, I played games like it, so I can kind of visualize how it would be playing it from other stuff I played. So.
Okay. Al?
Probably Astral Chain, just because like it's like the one thing that I know a lot of.
Yeah. Did you get it?
No,
okay.
I held off on it because like I didn't want to spend $60 on it until I saw like some reviews on it, and people were saying it's good, but it's not worth $60 because it's only about 20 hours long.
Yeah.
Yeah. And apparently, once you're done with the story, there's not a lot to do afterwards. So I was like, okay, I'll hold off on it. Let's see. All right, so we're moving on. We're moving on to Aaron's category.
I'll be right back.
Best voice performance. Okay. Let's see. We have Ashley Birch from The Outer Worlds. We have Courtney Hope. I don't know who that is, from Control. We have Laura Bailey for her performance in Gears 5. We have Mads Mikkelsen from Death Stranding. We have Matthew Porretta from Control. And good old Norman Reedus for his performance in Left 4 Dead 7. Not really. We have Norman Reedus as Sam Porter Bridges from Death Stranding. I mean, I'm gonna be real. I really hope Norman Reedus wins. It's like that man had a baby up his ass for at least let it pay off.
Delivery gear solid.
Yo, that man was naked on a beach holding a baby. Let it not be in vain.
Oh boy.
Mads Mikkelsen. Who is that? That name sounds familiar.
Mads Mikkelsen is the guy that was the villain in Doctor Strange. If you've seen Doctor Strange,
Okay. I thought that name sounded familiar. I was like, where have I heard that name? Recently?
He was also in one of the 007 movies with Daniel Craig.
Okay. Let's see. Joe, who you liking in this category?
I haven't seen any of these, but I know Ashley Birch does real good.
Yeah,
so probably her.
Okay. Aaron?
I'll go with Ashley Birch.
Okay.
Surprise, surprise.
I was gonna say that's a little surprising.
That's Mads Mikkelsen.
Where's the stupid arrow? Oh, okay. I know who he is now. Okay. So let's see.
He's been in other stuff, but I can't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah,
I don't want to go deep diving for the sake of time.
Let's see. Best audio design. We have Modern Warfare, we have Control, we have Death Stranding, we have Gears 5, we have RE2, and we have Sekiro. It's like I'm trying to figure out what the difference between best audio design and best score is.
Well, best audio design is like it's the entirety of the sound design, like gunshots, ambience, like everything. Music/score is either the music as a whole or score being one single song.
Okay.
And it's turning up to be the same 5 games over and over again.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it's almost like people are being paid to put certain games on this list.
I mean, I saw a lot of people because when they announced that they were going to be revealing the Game Award nominees in a few days, everybody's like, "I wonder how rigged this is going to be." I'm like, it's an award show. I'm pretty sure a lot of award shows these days are at least somewhat rigged.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, let's see. Looking at this category, I'd probably go with either Sekiro or RE2 again.
From what I've come across with the Resident Evil games, their audio is pretty good. So I'll probably go with RE.
Same.
Okay.
What category was that?
We're talking about
Audio design.
Best audio design.
Audio design. I mean, when I think audio design, I think like a horror game.
Yeah. audio carries a horror game. Like
Yeah.
you know the quality of a horror game by the quality of its audio.
Yeah.
Like that's the first thing you look at.
Aaron, what'd you say? RE2?
He said RE.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went with RE2.
Which one did you say, Al?
I think I said RE. I either said RE or Sekiro. Probably I'd go with RE too. Because like
Joe?
you said, horror game.
Yeah, I also said RE2.
Man, it's across the board.
Unanimous. Oh, and we also went over the best performance while you were gone, Nate.
Best performance was well, I'm gonna say Laura Bailey,
Aaron surprisingly did not.
but it's not. It's probably going to be Mads Mikkelsen.
Okay.
I'm just looking at the list and I have a feeling I'm going to say Laura Bailey, but I think Mads is going to win.
Okay. What about that? What about Norman Reedus? I don't know.
Sadly though, he'll be there to accept the award most likely.
Probably.
So there is a possibility that he could just give it to him. But I forget, do people vote? This is people voting on it, right?
Yeah.
So
that's why I'm pretty sure Goose Game is going to win every category it's nominated in.
Yeah, and I'm going to say Laura Bailey because the Critical Role people will vote for her, even if they don't think she was good.
Yeah.
So there's that whole backing.
Let's see.
Which one did Aaron say?
He said Ashley Birch.
Really?
He did not say Laura Bailey.
Aaron, you feeling okay?
You're funny.
I'm serious.
Well, I figure I want to go for like my obvious choice and whatnot. I would go with something different.
Hey,
Even though I kind of feel like it's going to be a toss up between Laura Bailey, Maz, and then Ashley Birch.
I'm fantasy football in this thing. All the points are going to matter.
I mean, my problem with Laura Bailey is that number one, she's everywhere, and number two, she only really has two voices.
I don't know about that.
True.
I think she has more than two voices.
Yes, she does.
She sounds the same in almost every role she's been in, at least to me.
In Uncharted?
I don't think I played the Uncharted where she was in it.
Uncharted 4?
No, I haven't played it.
Oh, yeah.
I just kind of feel like you don't like her because she has overexposure. I mean, she does
Yeah,
good work.
he did say she's everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm tired of hearing her voice.
Huh.
Well, I kind of feel that way about when I hear Christopher Sabat's voice. It's just like, oh, you're just doing a different tone, either Vegeta or Piccolo. Hence,
Has
All
Troy Baker
Might.
been in anything lately? I feel like I haven't heard him.
Death Stranding.
Okay.
He's in Death Stranding.
Okay.
He's in the Avengers coming out, and
Oh, that's
probably
right.
every
Okay.
other game that came out
Okay, I
this
was
year.
gonna say.
Yeah, Troy Baker is playing Banner, isn't he?
Maybe.
Which is kind of funny because not only is Troy Baker playing Bruce, I think Black Widow's being played by Laura Bailey.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be the first time there's love interest thing going on.
Yeah, because didn't they reveal like the main voice cast for the Avengers game at like the Squeenix panel?
I think so, yeah, because Travis is Troy. Travis is Thor.
Thor, yeah.
Yes. But Travis has been voicing Thor for like 10 years now.
Yeah. All right, let's see. We got a few more categories to get through. Let's see. We got best score / music. We have Cadence of Hyrule. We have Death Stranding. We have DMC5. We have Kingdom Hearts 3. And we have Sayonara Wild Hearts.
Didn't we get another category with music? Or was this that category?
There was best audio design. The one right below it.
Oh, okay. I mean, there we go. Best score music. Two different things.
Yep.
I might say Sayonara Wild Hearts only because there's the entire game's an album.
Okay.
That's my pick at least.
I'd probably go with Cadence of Hyrule. Probably.
Yeah, because it is a music game above all else.
You too, Joe?
Probably, yeah. So I haven't heard the music in Death Stranding, and I said music in Devil May Cry 5 wore on me,
Mm-hmm.
and I haven't played Kingdom Hearts or 3
I don't
either.
think any of the music from Kingdom Hearts 3 was memorable.
Really?
3? Like, of all the Kingdom Hearts, I feel
No,
like...
I'm saying like I haven't really heard much of the music. I just remember like when like they were doing like the advertising for 3, and they announced that
Mustangs coming back.
yeah, that
Yep.
the lady, and everybody, oh my god, and then they revealed the song, and it's like, yeah, it's a good song. It's not memorable.
Yes.
It's kind of like how like they made that Still Alive song for Portal, and everybody knew that song from Portal 1, and then they had a song for Portal 2, but nobody could remember what it was.
I don't remember that one. Case in point.
Yeah. So let's see.
Aaron, which one did you say?
Yeah. So,
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh,
okay.
Mhm.
all right.
Let's see. We'll move on to, let's see, best art direction. We have Control, we have Death Stranding, we have Gris, we have Sayonara Wild Hearts, we have Sekiro, and we have Link's Awakening.
I'm going to say Sayonara again, but it's probably going to be Death Stranding.
I'll say Zelda.
Joe, what did you say?
I'd say Sekiro. Because like
Yeah, I go with you on that one.
Like the entire landscape is just a set piece waiting to happen.
See, I didn't get a chance to play Sekiro yet, so.
Mm.
But I mean, when I think of art direction, I'm thinking more of art style, and that's why I would say Death Stranding is going to win popularity vote. But Sayonara Wild Hearts definitely had a look to it that stuck with it through the entire game.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at some screenshots of Sekiro. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. Now I just looked up the Sayonara Wild Hearts.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I'm like, why have I never heard of this? You know, it's colorful.
It's definitely.
Oh, it's on Switch.
Switch. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Okay. Let's see. What was Control again? I feel like I'm.
Control was the Remedy Studio Alan Wake people.
Okay.
It was like a mixture between that last game they had and Alan Wake.
Okay.
Without the live action cutscenes.
Real quick. Oh, okay. Okay, that's it. All right. Let's see. We on. Just did best art direction.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Narrative.
Best narrative. We have A Plague Tale: Innocence. We have Control. We have Death Stranding. We have Disco Elysium, and we have The Outer Worlds. I'd probably say Outer Worlds because I heard that game was pretty good.
I have a feeling Death Stranding is going to get confusing, but I would say Death Stranding for popularity vote.
It's like Death Stranding just sweeps.
I wouldn't be surprised if it does.
Yeah.
Especially with like the up and down reviews on it. I feel like people are going to vote to spite it. You know
They're like, yo, it had a Rick and Morty ad.
Did it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
It had a Rick and Morty ad. It had Monster Energy drinks in it. It had name brand stuff.
I would like Control to win something.
Yeah, I kind of do too. Just like a lot of people that I know on Twitter, like they didn't know what Control was, similar to what I didn't. They're like, why is this thing nominated? I'm like, I hope it wins something just to spite people.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't think it did. It's not making money. I don't think, or not as much as it should.
Okay. Joe, which one are you liking out of this category?
Considering I have no experience in any of these, I'll just go with my gut and say Death Stranding.
Okay. Aaron?
Sekiro.
What?
It's
Narrative.
not nominated.
Wait, where are we at? Maybe.
What's best narrative?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was
okay.
still looking at
It's okay.
best art direction. My bad.
Honest mistake. It's fine.
Probably Death Stranding.
Okay. Let's see.
I was looking up screenshots of Control and
No,
whatnot.
it's fine. It's
Which
fine.
one did you say, Al?
I said Outer Worlds.
Ah, all right. You're the one outlier of our group.
Because I mean, I heard Outer Worlds pretty good. People were saying it's the best Fallout game since 3. It's not even a Fallout game. Let's see. So we'll move on. We got 2 categories left. We have best game direction. So we have Control again, Death Stranding again, RE2, Sekiro, Outer Wilds, and that's it.
I say Death because that means that Kojima comes on the stage. That's. I mean, this is Jeff Keighley's Game Award still, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I'll say Death Stranding. Just because game direction, it's Kojima.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll go with that one too.
Mhm.
So, Death Stranding across the board, unanimous.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see, and finally we have for Game of the Year,
This is gonna be biased as hell.
We have Control, we have Death Stranding, we have Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, we have Resident Evil 2, we have Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, and The Outer Worlds.
Is Smash nominated for anything else?
Best fighting game.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I mean,
best family game.
Let's be honest, guys. Let's be honest with ourselves. Just looking at this right now, we have a lot of Death Stranding on the board.
Yep.
Don't have a lot of Control. Actually, we don't have any Control. Let's see. RE2's on there quite a bit. So just from our list, RE2 and Death Stranding should be between. And I'm going to say Super Smash Brothers.
I'll say Smash.
That's my boy. Mm-hmm.
If they'll rig it and they're like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate will win Game of the Year, and then that's when they'll cut into the reveal for the final character for the Fighter's Pass.
Oh,
Maybe.
That's
If anything, that'll do that for the best fighting game reveal.
Yeah, but don't they do they don't do the reveals like that, do they?
They did it for Joker.
Did they?
Yeah, because I don't think it was like after like an award, but like I remember they were talking, and then like all of a sudden the lights went out, and then the Phantom Thieves like hacked into the theater, and then that's when they revealed.
Isn't that how
Joker.
they revealed MK11 as well?
Yeah,
they were gonna do best racing game, and then Scorpion's
racing
spear
game.
broke through the monitor.
Yeah, and then Ed Boon later revealed that they wanted to do it for best family game, but Ed Boon said that's kind of too fucked up.
Yeah, a little in poor taste.
Yeah.
So Aaron, I'm assuming you said Smash too.
Of course.
Joe.
I mean, out of all the, not to cut you got Joe off on what he was about to say. Out of all the games so far this year that have been most surprising and made me, looking at it through nostalgia glasses, yeah, I think Smash is going to take it. Well, in my book.
Okay. Joe?
I mean, I'm a realist, guys. I don't think it's going to win.
I mean, I don't know. It's like I'm like the least person that should be like giving any opinions on any of these because I have very little experience in any of them. But like, I don't know, Game of the Year. Like, if I had played more Ultimate, and maybe I kind of want to say, I don't know.
Come on, Joe. Be the honest one here and say Death Stranding.
I mean, I am the Kojima guy.
I mean, like being real, there's some good nominees for Game of the Year.
I think so, but I also think that when it comes to the game, like stuff like this, where we vote instead of it being a panel of judges,
Yeah,
it's more of a popularity contest than anything.
pretty much.
Well, you gotta look at Smash too in this aspect. Like Smash delivered a lot of what fans wanted, even with the Fighters Pass.
I
To
don't.
me,
Listen,
anyway.
I'm not doubting that. I'm just saying that I don't think there's enough Smash players versus Kojima fans for it to win.
Don't get me wrong. Like
Bro, that Smash fan base, though.
Yeah, and I mean, I separate everything in both personal and professional, or both personal opinion and professional opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So, in my professional opinion, I believe Smash should win
Yeah.
because
So you're
Sakurai literally threw everything on the table and it's just like, here, you want it, here it is.
Yeah. And nowadays, the climate of games that we're getting, there's a lot of fast food games out there. So to have Smash up here nominated and all the work that Sakurai went to give the fans what they wanted and actually following through on it to the extent he did, yeah, Smash deserves it.
I'm not saying he doesn't deserve it. I just don't think we're gonna get any points on this pick. That's all.
And Smash has been out a lot longer too, so it's
Not even a year.
No, I think he means like against like Death Stranding came out like this month.
Oh, okay.
Smash came out almost a year.
But with that
Come
said,
up December 14th, I think.
but with that
December
said, though, what's fresh in people's minds right now?
Control.
Probably Death Stranding.
Yeah,
I mean,
but that
it's
just means it hasn't got digested yet. It hasn't settled in yet.
I just know.
I mean, the same thing happened last year with Red Dead.
This is kind of stuff that happens like Oscar season 2. Movies come out right there on the cusp, and because it's fresh in people's heads, the critics tend to vote for it or tend to decide that's the one that wins. Even if something came out earlier in the year and was like 2 times better, it still can get overlooked just because of that.
True.
But like I said, this is not critics. This is a panel of our internet peers.
This is a bunch of snot-nosed kids going on the website and casting their vote.
Yeah.
100%.
But yeah, that's why they said that's why Pokemon Sword and Shield wasn't nominated for anything because it came out just after the cutoff date.
Yeah.
And boy, oh boy, is the community divisive on that.
Yeah. See, this is why I say fuck the community because people just they can't appreciate what they got.
Exactly.
I mean, we're probably not talking about it right now, but I just have no issue with Sword and Shield.
Okay.
A lot of people do, apparently.
A lot of people do.
I'm not understand. I'm not getting it.
For reasons that I kind of understand, but it's like there's reasons behind why anyway, we'll get into it in a little bit, but
yeah.
So before we dive headfirst into the whole Pokemon thing, I figure stupid fucking Facebook. So obviously we mentioned that the Capcom Pro Tour North American Regional Finals happened the other day. And they announced Street Fighter V Champion Edition, along with the next character for Season 4, that being everybody's favorite Gil, Red and Blue Man.
Mm-hmm.
Good old Gil.
So, do you think this is the last upgrade for Street Fighter V before we get a 6 in the future?
Nah, man, we still got a Super to attach to this.
Let's see, we have a Street Fighter V and then Street Fighter V Arcade Edition. Now we have Champion Edition. And then we're going to have, I don't know, Super God Edition. I don't know.
They could just go Super Street Fighter V and then start it over again.
And then Super Street Fighter V Arcade Edition and then Super Street Fighter V Champion Edition.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then Ultra.
Oh, that's right. We haven't thrown Ultra in here yet.
And then, so be sure to be on the lookout for Street Fighter 6 in May of 2040.
Because
Yeah.
how long has 5 been out so far?
It came out, what, 2016? I think. February of 2016, I think.
It's been almost out
Something
for
like
4
that.
years.
It's been about 4 seasons.
Yeah.
Huh.
And each season is about a year.
Let's see.
Did it say how many new stages? I know that I'm watching the trailer now, and it says 34 stages, but I don't know how many stages were there before.
I think Gil's is like the only new one so far.
Yeah, if you
So
don't.
his would probably make 34. But then again, it says 40 characters, and Gil makes it 39. So we're
Right.
still missing one reveal.
So there's one more for this season, and then there's a rumor that there's going to be a season 5. So
You know what kind of do we know if there's going to be an upgrade for us available?
yeah.
Okay.
So basically, go ahead, Joe.
Yeah, it's a free update.
Mhm.
Like after the update, you get like the new V skills and like shit like that. I think it's gonna just function as normal, and you can buy the upgrade kit, and what that does is it gives you like everything.
you would get if you got it.
It gives you literally everything they've released thus far.
Yep.
Being all the costumes, all the stages, all the characters,
Okay.
everything
For
for
$25,
like $25,
which is it's a solid deal. Not gonna lie.
which is pretty good.
So right now the value of Street Fighter for us is $5. Because it says that championship edition is 30 and existing people pay 25.
Right.
Okay. I mean, it's not a hard pill to swallow because it's under 30.
Yeah.
They very well could just go, here's another $60 game.
Right, because the upgrade from
But they did say they were never going to do that with this game. They were never going to put it out as a whole separate release as a $60 game.
No, I know they said that. I'm just saying that if they never made that statement, this could have been a Street Fighter.
Oh yeah.
It very well could, especially with Capcom, diving headfirst into the esports pool. Like, yo, we got to make this money to to put in our prize pots or whatever.
It'd be Street Fighter 4 all over again.
Yeah. Because like Street Fighter 4 Vanilla came out, and then the upgrade to Super was what, 40?
Something like that. It had like 4 complete separate releases.
Because there was Vanilla, there was
Super, there was Arcade Edition, and there was Ultra.
And then there was Ultra. Yep.
Gil is just such a weird dude. I'm sorry, I'm watching his reveal trailer.
Yeah, it's Gil. Good old Gil.
And it's the
Which
first
one
time
is from Gil from?
3.
he's from 3. He was the final boss from Street Fighter 3. And this is the first time he's been playable in a balanced environment. Because he was playable in a Third Strike Online edition, but he was still bossy. So, yeah.
So, question for you. In a timeline, right? Where does 5 fall in the timeline?
5 is... Oh, shit. I used to know this.
It goes Alpha 1, 2, 4, 5, 3. I think.
Yeah, I think that sounds about right.
Yeah. Yeah,
because 5 is definitely after 4.
Yep. And then
3 is the last one in the timeline.
Yeah, 5 comes before 3. So, and obviously Alpha is the beginning.
Yeah, Alpha.
So let me ask you a question. I never played 3, but you think they could make a 6 based off what happened in 3?
Story-wise, I don't see why not.
Probably, yeah. I mean...
Do you think we'll ever get extra content for the story mode added to 5?
At this point, probably not.
No, probably not.
I mean, the story did its thing, and they revealed Gil at the end, and now that we're getting Gil, and they haven't announced a separate story to go along with it, I think that's it.
Yeah,
but you did say that they're missing a character, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're still getting one more character.
Also, I'm looking at his costumes. There's the Pyron costume and the battle costume.
Yeah.
Seem like the better ones other than his standard and the story costume.
And that Pyron costume was weird.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
Pyron is from Killer Instinct, right?
Is it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think if you think of the fire guy, isn't that Cinder?
No. Cinder's different. Pyron, Pyron is from Darkstalkers, I think.
Mhm.
Let me look this up real quick.
Yeah, I mean, like, because like Joe says, like the way that the cinematic story for 5 ended with them like teasing Gil.
Yeah, Pyron is from Darkstalkers.
Oh, okay.
He was a boss character.
But yeah, the way the cinematic story ended, with them teasing Gil, and now that Gil is here, is like I feel like it'd be kind of weird for them to like if they like to do like a whole nother cinematic story, because like you'd basically be retelling the story from 3 again.
Yeah.
Because then Capcom could be like, he's like, if you want to know what happens, go out and buy Street Fighter Anniversary Collection, so you can play 3 there.
Yeah.
So give us your money because we need more prize pool money.
What's it up to now? Is it $1 million still?
Oh, for Capcom Cup?
Yeah.
I think it's like 500,000.
Oh, okay.
Like the prize pot is 500,000. So
oh, that's right. What is it? It's a. I think it's Fortnite that has the biggest pool.
Probably wouldn't surprise me at this point.
I think at one point it was that one Blizzard game. What was it? Not Heroes of the Storm. Is it Heroes of the Storm?
Hearthstone?
No, not Hearthstone. I think it was the Heroes of the Storm back in the day. There was like a college version of it, and that one was, I think, 2,500 or something like that, or 25. Sorry, 250,000. So I can only imagine that by now.
You can get first place in a Fortnite tournament. You don't even win any money. You just shake Ninja's hand or something.
Sadly, some people would love that.
Unfortunately, he was on Family Feud apparently. Ninja.
Oh, I'm sorry. The largest pool right now is what is this?
Dota 2?
Yes, Dota 2.
Yeah.
30 million.
Jesus.
30 million, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. That's some insane stuff.
That's a chunk of change right there.
Yeah, Dota's been around a while.
And this article was from 4 months ago. Let's see, when is that actually happening? It was saying as of the time of writing, so it's still going up from that point. So I can only imagine when that actually. Okay, it was
like the first sports Powerball right there.
August 20th. It was on. It was. Okay. Wow, that's crazy.
But yeah, how about that Pokemon?
I'm gonna have to leave you on that one, guys. I was enjoying my time with it. I think I got through the first. What was it? That cave. So I haven't even gotten to the first gym leader, but already.
Me either.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people are like they haven't even like gotten to the first gym yet because like everyone's doing that wild area or whatever.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Wild area, and I haven't full dived into a Pokemon game since probably Silver. I will say like actually in I've played other ones, but just not really gotten into them.
Okay.
But the raid mechanic that they kind of brought over from like Pokemon Go, they have their own version of it with the little
Dynamax.
the Dynamax raids. I mean, right there, there's like the quality of life thing where you don't have to actually get people. If you don't have enough people or they can't find internet randos, they just give you a team to go against.
Okay.
I mean, I haven't seen anything really difficult, but that's probably because I'm super early into the game. Trying to think. I do like, and like this is me, super average gamer dude, but they give you, if you've either fought the Pokemon before or have it in your Pokedex, they show you that your moves are super effective or not effective, just in case you don't have to remember the whole matchups. Like,
okay, so they brought that back from Sun and Moon.
Yeah, so like I don't mind it. I mean, I know my like water versus fire versus grass.
Yeah.
I don't remember fairy type steel types, poison, all that.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's kind of like I remember like when my sister played.
Wait,
Sun
what
and
is
Moon.
fairy weak to?
I don't know.
Steel?
Okay.
Steel, poison. It's
Yeah,
immune to
gotcha.
dragon. Yeah, I know these things. Anyway, um, but yeah, it's like I remember like my sister was playing Sun and Moon, and because I was telling her like, yeah, it's a lot easier how like they tell you like what's effective and what's not effective. I mean, because like obviously some stuff you'll know is like, oh, water is good against fire, common knowledge.
Yeah, your
stuff.
basics.
But then it's like, oh, hey, did you know that bug is good against psychic? It's like not everybody would know that.
No, I didn't know that.
Because I only remember because it's like, oh, like what's good against what's good against psychic? It's either ghost, dark, or bugs, because like those things are like, because the dark, bugs, and ghosts are 3 common fears that fuck with the mind, and psychic
Yeah.
is like mind.
Oh my.
Hey,
There's a lot, sir. Holy.
yeah. From what I'm hearing, like that wild area is
They're
pretty good.
phobias.
Yeah,
Mhm.
phobia.
I will say that the wild area does have zones to be careful for if you're like early in the game.
Yeah, because they because there'll be like high level stuff that can push your shit
Yeah. And also, if you don't have your badges, you can't catch anything higher anyways.
in. Okay.
Yeah, because I think right now, anytime I see anything like it's 23 or 24, it's always saying that I can't catch it. So
Okay.
like there's an onyx that's floating around outside the grass that's too high a level for me to catch because I don't have my first badge. So that kind of pushed me to go, all right, let me go towards the gym and get it. But I will say, before I leave, I did get a Sobble via, what was it? The random trades?
Wonder trade.
Nice.
No, not Wonder Trade. What is it called? Surprise Trade? I think it
Oh,
was.
that's what it's called now? They changed the name?
Yeah, I literally sent it over a magic card that I fished out, and I
Nice.
got a Sobble level 1. So I'm assuming people are breeding them.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
giving them out.
I heard some of the hidden abilities aren't out yet, like Sniper for Sobble or Inteleon isn't out yet, from what I heard.
Hidden
Okay.
abilities? Oh, you mean through breeding?
Yeah, because like each Pokemon, like starters will like always have the same ability, but then
Mhm.
like people will, like, maybe go for like the hidden ability one.
Okay.
So.
Which you have to breed those, right?
So people are probably just discarding their failed attempts.
Probably. That's
Yeah,
fine.
most likely.
What star did you
Works for
pick?
me. Huh?
What star did you pick?
Oh, I picked Score Bunny.
No.
Yeah.
I picked Score Bunny. Listen, I wasn't always a fire type Pokemon guy, but
Until you took an arrow to the knee.
no, until literally, what was it? Which one was it that had Kulava?
Gold and Silver.
4.
Yeah.
Was that the one that had Wailing
No,
Spell?
Quilava is 2. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
Quilava too. Yeah, because it
Yeah.
was Cyndaquil, Quilava, Typhlosion.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Fire
think
Ferret.
I had that because I used to be water types all the time. And then I was like, no, not today. So I got I started with that one. And then let's see, there's Blaziken, there's what was it?
Infernape.
Yep, Infernape. So I've tended to go fire types.
See, I liked fire types, and then freaking Emboar came out.
Yeah.
Which one is that one?
Tepig, Gen 5, black and white.
Gen 5 was the only one I did not go fire starter.
It's like, it's like I saw Emboar, I'm like, yo, that thing looks rad. And then in battle, it's hot garbage.
I don't like it.
It was a big tank. Is that you would think, like, oh, it's a big tanky pig. That's cool. It ain't tanky at all.
I mean, oh no, I'm sorry. I saw a if types were swapped list,
Okay.
which I'll share with you guys. But if I can find it. There you go.
I think for that one, I went with Samurott for
Oh,
black and
okay.
white.
Okay.
Yeah, I went with Samurai. I didn't go with the snake.
You went with Oshawott to start.
Mhm.
I mean, Oshawott's cool. I feel like Oshawott got a bad rap because like everyone's like, oh, it just looks like a whack ass Piplup. Could be good.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What else was I about to say?
You know, I'm gonna let you guys go. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So,
All right.
So, yeah.
Hit it.
All right. You're saying, Aaron?
So my thing with Pokemon, this is going to be constructive. I like the visuals so far. Like the Galos region looks pretty good. The new starters look pretty good. I picked up Sobble.
Yeah.
High five there, buddy.
Fucking
So, team,
Nice.
team Sobble slash Inteleon. So,
fucking hashtag sad boys.
sad boys. Let's see. What else can I say? I just got finished because I've been playing a lot of 14. I got to the Pokemon lab or whatever. I met the chick with the orange hair and stuff and whatnot. I forget her
Sonya?
name, but yeah, I met her.
Yeah.
I went, got a new outfit and stuff like that. So the game really reminds me of like a combination, maybe like Black and X and Y a little bit, maybe.
Okay.
Um.
Have
So
you
the
met
game's
Hop?
not yeah, or I should say next gen how, because they really watching those videos, and for me playing it even before I was watching the videos, it's like, did they just take How and give him like a different look, kind of, and
It's
change the
freaking
last
European
two
How.
letters of his first name? Because he literally has the same gestures, and so far since I've been playing the game, it's like every 5 seconds I'm turning around and Hop is right there. I'm just like,
Yo,
dude, could you back off for 5
you didn't like
seconds?
How?
No, I didn't like How.
I don't care. I don't
Every
really
time
like it either.
every time I had to talk to How in Ultra Moon, I was just like, "Hi, How, meet Pow, Bop."
Yo,
So
How
I
like
understand.
those donuts that he liked?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
But I understand a lot of people's gripes with the game. I don't think it should have been $60. I think it should have been 40 because they use a lot of the same old animations from the previous Pokemon games, and it's kind of no excuse for it to be on console. I think I would like to have seen like a lot more lifelike animations coming from the Pokemon
Yeah.
instead of what they like do on the handheld systems, but. I mean, my opinion might change as I go through the game and beat the Elite Four and whatnot. But from what I can, from what I heard from a lot of people, the game's kind of short and there's really no in-game content unless you're into breeding and trading and whatnot. So
Yeah, basically, like I assume that the end game content for this game is basically going to be like your typical end game Pokemon stuff. Like you're going to be breeding, you're going to be raising for battles and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I completely agree. How it's like, okay, this game should have been like $40 because like
it really should have. I mean, it even
like,
feels like the direction of the storyline is going to be like, oh, this is a stereotypical Pokemon game. So they kind of played it safe. And even from like the videos I've seen of people Dynamaxing, I was just like, "Oh, this is replacing Z moves. Okay, this is kind of awkward and kind of jarring for a Pokemon game."
It's the Gen 8 gimmick because obviously Gen 6 had the Mega Evolutions, and then Gen 7 had the Z moves, and now Gen 8 has the Dynamaxing.
Yeah, so it's the generational gimmick. Personally, I didn't mind Mega Evolutions because that was actually a cool aspect. And then Z moves was pretty, wasn't as good as Mega Evolutions, but it was kind of like doing like a super in like a fighting game or something like that.
Pretty much, yeah.
Only thing,
it's like.
Go ahead. Only thing with Z moves, I wish it was. Well, they would have probably had to take a lot more time with it. I think I would have rather it been like more detailed to like the specific Pokemon that you're actually using. Like kind of like in a fighting game, like each character has their own identifiable supers and whatnot. I would have liked it if they would have did it that way, but I understand why they did it the way they did to save time and stuff like that. So
Okay. Yeah, it's
But
like because I like I Revolutions except for Megalopoly. I hated that one. That one was weird.
yeah,
Um, and yeah, it's like I feel like you were right. Like I think this game should have been like $40 because obviously like they did like because people were like, oh, they didn't put all the mons in. I'm like, well, that's a lot of Pokemon to program into
yeah.
the game and stuff.
I think the head director said that they would never have all the Pokemon in another Pokemon game and stuff like that. So I
Yeah,
mean, it is what it is.
it is
I
what it is.
understand why people are disappointed.
Yeah, and like I feel like because like this is the first like main series Pokemon game that's on like a home console that's not on a even though the Switch is kind of a handheld, and it's like because one of the main reasons I didn't get Sword and Shield when it came out because I honestly feel like the Gen 4 remake it's inevitable, and I feel like they're
Hmm.
gonna hopefully I hope that they're gonna take this game and use it as like a learning experience and really knock it out of the park with the next one.
Yeah, because if they get Gen 4 wrong, I'm going to be really disappointed in Game Freak and Pokemon Company. Really
Yeah, I
disappointed.
feel like I feel like Gen 4 of Pokemon is kind of like Final Fantasy 7 in a sense because
Hmm.
there's a lot of people who are like Gen 4 was the best one. And to be
Hmm.
fair, I'm one of those people. So
Yeah, because the story from what we got from Gen 1, 2, and 3, and then we get the 4, the storyline behind everything was actually pretty good if you
right.
like science fiction. So,
Cuz like Gen 4 like Gen 1 and 2 really had a very basic story.
hmm.
And then Gen 3 it was like a first attempt of being a more like not a realistic story, but a more like meaningful story with like, okay, this villainous team is out to fucking destroy the world or something.
Right.
And then it's like, okay, they use that as like a learning experience kind of, and then Gen 4 is where they kind of knocked it out of the park. And like so on and so forth. Gen 5 as well, because Gen 5 was great as well.
Right. Gen 5
Black
was
and white.
black and white. Yeah.
So
Black and white was pretty good, and then X and Y wasn't that bad either.
yeah.
4, 5, and 6 were probably the where they were just like hot, and then we got the obviously 7, which was this.
They tried
Eh,
new stuff. They
yeah,
tried
they
new
tried
stuff.
new stuff.
Yeah. Cause it's like you have the like because it's like I understand it's like you have the people where it's like oh, these are Pokemon games. They all follow the same thing. It's like you get a starter Pokemon, you battle a bad team, you win the badges, you beat the Elite Four, you become the champion. And people are like, they need to try something else. And then with Gen 7, I feel like they tried something else with the island trials and stuff like that. And it's like, and some people are like, okay, it's good. And the general consensus was like, okay, this isn't that great. But it's like, okay, they tried something.
Yeah, they tried something new, and that's not bad. I like the fact that they're trying to be innovative. They're trying to change stuff up, and
Right.
since it's based off Sun and Moon were based off like Hawaii, then obviously you would have your island trials and stuff like that. So I get it. I got where they were going with that.
Yeah.
And then we get to this one, and it feels like they're. I think a lot of what it is they're trying to bring in a new generation of Pokemon fans, and
Yeah,
like
that's what
people
I'm trying
like our age are growing older, and they know that they can't always rely on nostalgia for us to come and buy Pokemon games because people our age don't have the time to play it like we used to.
right. That's
So
why a
that's
lot of
why
people
they're
they
having.
play Go or something.
Yeah, that's why it feels so watered down. The new Pokemon games because they're trying to attract a younger audience now.
Right.
So, I mean, I understand it from a professional standpoint, but at the same time, it, you could still bring in new Pokemon fans and still keep the old people around that still love it.
Hmm.
So, I think with a little, extra time and then a little bit of animation tweaking here and there, the game would have been a whole lot better.
Okay. Yeah, it's
But
like
I
okay.
still put it at like a $40 price tag. That's what it should have been.
Oh yeah, for sure. But this is also coming from somebody me who like feels like no game is worth $60.
Yeah, very rarely is there games out there that are worth $60. I mean, I love fighters, but at the end of the day, I still kind of feel like that should have been like a $50 game.
Talk about Dragon Ball fighters or just fighters in general?
Dragon Ball fighters.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So real quick, just to get us all of us into the conversation. What was the last game? Joe, we'll start with you. What was the last game that you truly felt was worth $60?
I'd say Monster Hunter.
Okay.
How about you, Al? Because this one's going to be a hard one for me.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about it, and trying to think like recent. I'd probably say Xenoblade because that's like the most recent game that I played that I feel like I got like $60 out of all the gameplay and stuff. Not counting like WWE games for the obvious reason.
Oh, dumb. Spider-Man for PS4.
Nice.
Spider-Man for PS4 right there.
Dumb.
Duh.
Fucking sprang to life with that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just like thinking about it, and then I look at myself in the camera. I was like, "Oh yeah, Spider-Man." Duh.
Got the Venom hat and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. But yeah, not a lot of games are worth like $60 anymore. Because it's like you pay $60 for the game, but then a lot of games that got like expansions, DLC, costumes, all that. So you're paying more money and all that stuff. So
yeah. Final MMOs are a different bag altogether. So you really can't say something about being like $60 for an MMO.
If you got friends that you can play with on a consistent basis, I'm sure it's worth it.
Oh yeah, it's worth it. Like Shadowbringers was freaking amazing. That story just it hits you. If you're a big Final Fantasy fan, that story really does hit you in the feels. Like even the main villain, you can sympathize and empathize with what he was trying to do at the end. So yeah, Shadowbringers was another one I could probably say that was worth $60.
Okay.
Even though it wasn't $60.
But yeah, I will use that conversation to segue into like one last thing that we can discuss. Speaking of games that were, I feel, worth $60 and games that are also coming up fairly soon, Halo Reach is coming soon to PC on December 3rd?
Yep, in exactly 2 weeks from now.
Yep.
Wow. What's the first one they start coming out with?
It's Reach.
It's Reach.
It's Reach.
Yep.
So, but you can grab the Master Chief Collection for $39.99, or you can just grab Reach for $10.
Yep.
Question for you. Was Reach the one that you could get that? Or wait, which one was the one that got the that came out with the assassinations?
That was 4.
Okay, that was 4.
In 4, yeah.
Well, they introduced the assassinations in Reach, I believe.
Or no, you were talking about the armor, right, Aaron? That you got for the
I think
assassination?
so. Yeah, the one that you were saying I got in like a week.
You got it in like 4 days or something.
Yeah, that was the Venator set that you got from getting a certain number of assassinations.
Yep.
Yeah, that was in 4.
Yeah. So they're coming out with Reach, and then after Reach, it's because
we don't know what's after that.
Didn't they say they were doing it in order? Or did they? Did they?
I'm not sure. I know like Reach is going to like be the centerpiece that they take from to start building the rest, so they're not going to take as long.
Okay. Well, yeah, you can like grab the Master Chief Collection on Steam for $39.99, or you can just grab Reach for $9.99, which is pretty good. Because obviously,
I'm pretty sure you're gonna buy it though, so I'll jump in there with you.
Oh, for sure. I think like that's something that we're all gonna get. I feel we're all gonna grab it because, like, what's the one game that like the basis of our group of friends that is based around? It's Halo.
Halo. Yeah.
It's like
Halo,
I've always said,
Street Fighter,
Halo. Yeah. Well,
Dead or Alive was another big one we all played.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's like,
but those died out. Halo is the only constant.
I feel like the 2 games that like our entire group of friends like we'd all play it. It's either Halo or it's Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah, that's true.
And obviously with Reach, you know, putting this out on air, the legendary Reach Party.
Like I've always said, Halo is the great equalizer. It is literally the one game that all of us can agree on.
Yep.
Yeah. The only thing that got annoying with Halo was the fact that we always had to occasionally watch out for screen hoppers.
Which more or less ended up being you.
And Billy.
Oh yeah, and Billy.
And Billy. Sorry, Billy. I don't mean to put you out like that, but
No, Chris was another one.
No, Chris was naturally good.
No, I caught Chris quite a few times screen hopping.
I caught you quite a few times too.
I caught you sometimes too.
I'm pretty sure.
We were all doing it because it was on one screen. You kind of can't help but.
Yeah, peripheral vision doesn't count.
We're all kind of guilty of it sometimes.
As the TVs were small, so we couldn't really avoid that.
That's why I always brought my own TV.
Though there was one time I saw you. I was specifically watching you just to make this fucking like to yell at you for it. Because I was following you. I saw you run into a doorway, turn around, back up into a corner, and wait for me to come in the doorway because you knew I was following you. And I called you out on it too.
I mean,
you know, plead the fifth on that one.
We could. I mean, the list of like awesome or weird or clumsy moments that we've all had in Halo, it's pretty endless. Obviously, like Halo Reach, like obviously, like I remember like Joe, you had that one of several really good game of SWAT that you had on Countdown.
Yeah.
Where you had I think 38 kills or something.
Yeah.
And obviously Reach spawned the infamous death stare and middle finger that we've referenced several times on this podcast.
Oh yeah. I will never forget that.
But yeah. So Halo Reach is coming to PC on December 3rd. Grab it for $10. And for anyone who listens to this podcast, if you're wondering, is Halo Reach any good? Take it from us. It's fucking good.
Yep.
It is because I'm always iffy about prequels to stuff, but Halo Reach was a pretty freaking good prequel. Like the multiplayer was good, the story was good, and then obviously it's got it's gonna have firefight. Firefight was good. Not just saying Gruntpocalypse, as great as that is, on Courtyard, the best stage. Fuck Corvette. That stage is overrated.
I mean, as long as you don't stay in one choke point for too long, it's pretty good.
Yeah, Reach, Combat Evolved Anniversary, Halo 2 Anniversary, 3 ODST, and then 4.
And, I mean, I doubt it'll happen. I would not be opposed to them adding 5 someday.
It would be nice.
Or just bringing 5 to PC.
Yeah, just to complete the set.
Yeah, it's like it's the Master Chief Collection. Reach didn't have Chief.
Yeah.
ODST didn't have Chief.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I want to play Warzone again. If they don't bring it to Infinite. Because Warzone was fun. Anyway, on that note, you guys got anything else you want to throw in real quick before we wrap this up?
I'm just ready to eat my dinner, so...
Yeah, I was going to say, we got to go eat too.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else.
All right, so we'll start wrapping this up. So on that note, be sure to follow us on anchor.fm/college-cheese. Follow us, subscribe to the YouTube channel. All our videos, all our episodes are there in video form or Anchor. They're all in edited audio form for your listening disgrace or pleasure, whatever. If you like hearing us ramble for an hour. Be sure to follow us on the Twitters. All our social media links are going to be in the description. I'll put them down there. And I'm hungry. So on that note, I'm Al.
I'm Joe.
I'm Aaron.
And we'll see you next week. Or Nate was here. But we'll see you next week with episode 137. Hopefully all 4 of us will be here again. Bye.
Later.